Hello and welcome to Malton College, and specifically to the T-level Agriculture, Environmental and Animal Care information before interview. My name's Carly Daniels. I'm the Head of School for Animal Welfare and Management, and this is what I'll be talking to you about. So the first thing that you should know is that this T-level is called Agriculture, Environmental and Animal Care, but the occupational specialisms will be offering in animal or animal management and behaviour or animal science. So this qualification is equivalent to 3 A-levels, which you complete over 2 years. It will gain you entry into university just the same. So you don't have to do A-levels if you want to go on to university. Equally, we will talk later on in the presentation about other career pathways if you're not interested in going. So what is a T-level in animal? These are the study programme requirements, so just some general information. It is a 2-year programme. So if you want to finish at the end of year 1, you can't do that and have a qualification under your belt. There is no drop down or smaller qualification. You have to do the full qualification and the full 2 years. So in terms of lessons, you'll be doing 4 days a week of lessons. They will be practical and theory and some online. As it stands at the moment, you'll be doing 3 days a week in college between practical and theory lessons and 1 day a week with online live lessons as well. In terms of industry specialism work placement, you have to do a minimum of 315 hours. That's across the 2 years. So you can also do some over the summer holidays in between year 1 and year 2, but we would always encourage you to do at least 1 day a week from the September. So there's 2 occupational specialisms to choose from. We will show you those later on in the presentation. You will have ongoing formative assessments every week at the start of the course, from the start of the course right to the end, to show what you've learnt. And the summative assessments, these are the ones that are formally graded, will take place in the summer term each year. So the common core content, so this is the content that is taught across all of the T-level pathways. So all of agriculture, environmental and animal do this core content. It develops your skills and understanding in all of the following areas. So that includes everything from sustainability, legislation, climate change, biosecurity, ethical reasoning, supply chains and stock management, business management and organisational skills, enterprising skills, customer care, and most importantly, health and safety in the land-based industries. So the common core content will be some of the first lessons that you have on your T-level, and they are assessed later on in the year in the summer term. Once you have started on the programme, and in actual fact, when you enrol, you will need to choose your preference in terms of which pathway you need to do. So we have the Animal Management Core Pathway, which goes into the Animal Management and Behaviour Occupational Specialism, and we also have the Animal Science Core Pathway, which is the Animal Management and Science Occupational Specialism. I should say at this point that the Animal Science Pathway is a slightly larger qualification, and as such it has an additional science knowledge test. So in terms of an exam, it has an extra exam. It also has higher entry requirements in the science GCSE as a result, and we'll get to that further down the line. So in terms of the differences between the two pathways, the main differences are in the assessment and also in some of the content of what you're learning. So the synoptic assignment is the sort of practical assignment based on animal skills that is taken at the end of year 2, and these are the objectives for that assignment. So you can see on the animal management and behaviour pathway, you will be assessed on optimising health and welfare of animals, optimising the animal's environment to meet their needs, and applying techniques to influence positive animal behaviour. Whereas on the Animal Management and Science pathway, the synoptic and practical assessment will cover observing the behaviour and security and breeding practices of animals, to plan for and manage good health and welfare of animals, carry out safe animal handling practices, and plan and perform and record the communicate findings of scientific investigations in animal science. So although you'll be learning the same skills in terms of the care and welfare and needs of animals, you will have a slightly different focus when it comes to your content and your assessments. In terms of the timetable then, effectively they are the same. You will have 4 days a week timetabled. One day of those 4 will be online with a set task to do as well as online learning. However, the science pathway will have an extra 2 hours of science revision to complete and a set task to apply that knowledge. So everything else in terms of learning and the timetable is the same, but because the science pathway has more content and also an extra test, you will be expected to do an extra 2 hours of online science learning each week. So in terms of the formal assessments, these are all externally set by City and Guilds, and they cover the following T-level requirements. So we have the Common Core exam, which covers all of the Common Core content across all of the agriculture, environmental and animal T-levels. You will have the Common Pathway exam on either animal behaviour or animal science. You will also have an externally moderated employer set project, which is a work-based experience portfolio. You will have the synoptic assessment, which is the practical based assessment, a research project to do as well. And then just the science pathway will have that additional science knowledge test. All of these are not set by staff within the college, they are set by City and Guilds, but the staff within the college will do continual formative assessments to assess your progress and make sure you are ready before you undertake these exams. So in terms of entry requirements, animal management and behaviour, we need 5 GCSEs at grades 4 to 9, and they must include English, Maths and Science. The Animal Management and Science pathway has the same 5 GCSEs required in English, Maths and Science, but for the science aspect we need a minimum of a grade 6. And this is due to the heavy science nature of what is included in that additional science knowledge test, because it is equivalent to A-levels in a science-based subject. So what happens if you accept your place on your T-level, but you don't get those grades? You will still be offered a place here at Moulton College, but you will do our Level 2 Technical Certificate in Animal Care first. And this will give you the opportunity to resit any maths and English that you perhaps have not quite achieved in order to gain entry to the T-level the following year. So you might think, well, what can I do with this T-level? Where can I go? So essentially you can go on to any animal related degree such as zoology, wildlife conservation, veterinary nursing, animal behaviour, or if you don't fancy university you could go on to a level 3 or higher level apprenticeship such as veterinary nursing or animal trainer. You could go straight into work in the animal industry if that's what you prefer. Here at Moulton College, in terms of after your T-level, we have the following courses currently available. So we have a Bachelor of Science degree or a foundation degree in applied zoology, and we also run the same Bachelor of Science degree or foundation degree in animal behavioural science and welfare. So if you like it here at the college, you feel comfortable here, and you also want to live at home and perhaps make it a bit financially cheaper, then you can stay at Moulton College to do your degree if you meet those entry requirements. In terms of A-levels or T-levels then, if you're looking at both, this is the information from the gov.uk website based on UCAS Tara points for T-levels and also for A-levels. So it says at the top there, T-levels will receive points in line with 3 A-levels, such that the highest overall T-level grade, which is Distinction Star, will be awarded the same number as points as 3 A-stars at A-level, which is 168 UCAS points. So an overall T-level pass grade will be awarded at least 72 UCAS points in line with the 3 Ds at A-level. So in context of our degree programmes, as an example, 72 points is enough to get you onto the foundation degree programme, and if you got 96 points, which is a pass with a C grade or above on the core content, then you would be eligible for the Bachelor of Science degrees here at the college. So in terms of support that we provide at Moulton College, we're very proud of the support that we provide for our learners, and we are very adaptable. This is by no means an exhaustive list, but within our animal welfare lecturing team, we offer weekly tutorial sessions with your course tutor for one-to-one progress reviews, and also online and in-person careers events for you to explore your future options within the industry. Aside from that, across college we have careers advice and guidance and support from a team who look at further study or UCAS applications. We have a wellbeing team and a wellbeing hub for support and guidance with any aspect of wellbeing, mental health concerns or anything along those lines. We have a personal development tutor who will have one-to-one meetings with each learner to discuss wellbeing and support, as well as covering sessions on the common topics that we cover with all of our students, everything from staying safe online to British values and the PREVENT strategy. We also have a dedicated learning support team for anyone with additional needs or exam access arrangements. And if you have any of those, we would ask you to talk about that in your interview, because it means that we can be well prepared for when you arrive in September. Okay, so that is the end of our presentation. Please do bring any questions that you might have to your interview with your lecturer. And if you haven't attended one yet, we would recommend that you attend a Moulton College Open Day so that you can see our facilities, see our campus and meet some of our wonderful staff. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can also email your questions to student.services@moulton.ac.uk. Thank you, and we look forward to meeting you in your interview.